I own a commercial construction company. Did 11 million this year, 10 last year. Read the book Built to Sell. So I started analyzing my company, and I said, or I figured out that construction companies are not an easy asset to sell. That their enterprise value is based off of assets or backlog of work. As a commercial contractor, I thought to myself, okay, well, how am I going to do that? So we started doing public works projects, bought some heavy equipment. Now we have contracts that are for several years. At the same time, with the clientele base that I had in the multifamily space, I started thinking about, okay, well, if I don't want to sell this company, if it's going to be that difficult, how do I get recurring revenue? So I started an elevator company. And over the last 12 months, we did $3 million to start. And
it's a racket. Congrats. I have elevators. It's ridiculous.
We can help you. So if you were me, with the two companies and the combined revenue, what would you do next in order to go from 10 to 100?
What's profit on 3 versus 11?
30% on the 3, 18% on the 11.
Okay. So you're making roughly double on the construction side, but cash flow sucks and it's a pain and you never take the money out of the business probably. I'm guessing. Okay. So it's a tough call because you already did it, right? You can't not have the kid. It's already out there running around.
That's what Ed said.
Yeah, can't insert. It doesn't go back up, right? Okay. So I think it depends on what you want to do. So I think the elevator company totally could sell if you wanted to sell that business.
I do.
Are you splitting your time right now?
Yes.
Yeah. So it might take $800,000 in profit on the construction side to get the 2 or 3 leaders that you need to do it without you, and then it would continue to exist. I do think the elevator is the better opportunity for the reasons that you already are aware of, and it probably grew significantly faster than the other one did.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This isn't normally what I would say in this type of situation, but I'm just familiar with it. What timeline do you have? Like selling 5, selling 10?
Definitely 10.
Okay.
If I could do it in 5.
Okay. You could sell in 5. I mean, what's the growth rate on the elevator?
Well, year 1, 3 million. So.
Oh, year 1. Right. So it's a straight up elevator. Okay, sorry.
Exactly.
Straight to the penthouse. Okay. I'm so there's the reasonable advice, which is, hey, hire the people and then let them continue to run that thing. And then I would say what the quote Alex advice would be, which is super unreasonable. And I only give it because this is what I did. I burn things down. And so if I can't exit it, so you could exit the 11 now for way less than you think it's worth, right? I would just be willing to exit it. I had 6 gyms and I fire sold them in 90 days. I made in total on 6 what I should have made on 1. And then within 6 months, I was doing $1 million a month on the next thing. And so once it was clear that this was a way better opportunity, the orders of magnitude better, which I think you were in that situation right now. It's super niched. You've obviously got ins in terms of understanding how to work. It's already recurring. It is a racket, a legal racket, but it is. No, it is. If you're willing to take a step back, you will. If you're I want to do this in 2 years, you'll the break-even point on this is 2 years, which is if you got rid of the construction firm in the next 90 days and you said, I don't care what the price is, I just want all the headache back, you will grow so much faster on the elevator side. You did 3 while splitting your attention. If you had full attention, you might be at 8. And so I tend to think only exclusively on opportunity cost. I don't normally give that advice because it's just so hard for people to do. But I burn things down when I am very clear that this is the next thing I'm going to do, just because I know that the opportunity cost of the time of just continuing to wind this down or get it ready for sale, I could make more than I'm going to make on that sale in this opportunity. So let's say that a perfect exit for that business would be $5 million or something, right? Based on the assets and the AR that you have coming. It's for me to build another $1 million in recurring revenue in the elevator business, I can do that in a quarter, which equals the enterprise value of the other thing. And so as long as you can get out of your head around like, because everyone, if you do this, everyone will tell you that you're crazy. Everyone has told me that I was crazy every time I've done this. And that's why also none of them are wealthier than I am. You know, just like no one who was wealthier than me told me that. So as long as you're good with it and you can just stomach the fact that your wife's like, you work so hard on this, and your dad's like, this is ridiculous, all the blood, sweat, and tears and all this stuff, and you're like, I did this so I could learn all these skills and apply it here. It was not a waste because I was the asset.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
If you're a business owner and you are not growing as fast as you'd like, I'd like to give you a free gift. So my team and I put together the $100 million scaling roadmap, which is basically 200 hours of us looking over all the portfolio companies we've had and what stages of growth they went through, and more importantly, where they got stuck and how they got past it. And so we broke it into these 10 stages, and we made this little kind of quiz thing where if you put in your business information, it'll tell you where you're at, and the most important part for you, what to do for each of the functions of the business across product, marketing, sales, customer success, recruiting, IT, human resources, and finance. And so no matter what you're struggling with, someone else has already struggled with it and solved it. And so I'd like to give you this thing absolutely free. You can go to acquisition.com/roadmap, plug in your business information. And if you want us to actually help you deconstrain the business and you're trying to scale, we'd love to help you out. On the thank you page, you can just book a call with my team, and we will look at the business, see if we can help. And if we can, we'll invite you out to Vegas, and we'll do this in person live.